Welcome to the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, and evolve. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through the arts. Sister, spiritual inspiration shared through Ayana. When can you listen to the Sister Speak Show? At 7 p.m. Central. Tune in on the go or at your resident show. Spreaker, YouTube, Alexa, or SoundCloud. Interviewing special guests that have been blessed and will bless us. Spoken word and awareness. Knowledge is wealth if you gain it. Share this in the streets, in the burbs, anywhere that we can be heard. It's about that time to elevate your mind. Feel the beat, Sister Speak. Come and eat a spiritual treat. It's about that time to stimulate your mind. Feel the beat, Sister Speak. Come and eat a spiritual treat.
Welcome, my brothers and my sisters, to the tour on the Sister Speak Show. I am the host, creator, and producer of the Sister Speak Show, Ayana, and my executive producer is Kingdom Child Recordings. Shout out to you all. I hope you all are tuning back in live to the second interview of the day on the tour. I'm so excited. Welcome to all of my first-time listeners, and welcome back to all of my regular listeners, my brothers and my sisters. Oh, the Sister Speak Show is just on and popping. I'm serious about this. My special guest this evening will be Vitamin C. I'm so excited about it. Charity Hicks, my brothers and sisters. An absolutely dope female MC will be coming on to the show. We're going to be vibing out, and it's just going to be all wonderful. So shout out to all of her supporters, all of her listeners, all of her family members. You know, I just am so excited that you're tuning into the Sister Speak Show. So let's go ahead and break this on up so you can know exactly, because anything going down is crashing. Let's go ahead and just break this on up so you can know exactly what you are listening to and why we need to be the flavor in your ear and why you need to add us to your listening shuffle, my brothers and sisters. This is why. On the Sister Speak Show, we are a syndicated podcast on Amazon Alexa. That means that internationally, we are listened to. I'm so excited about that. Also, you can catch special guest interviews, live performances, in-studio interviews, and live on-location reports. And my brothers and sisters, we have 6 segments that are dedicated to your listening shuffle, your listening palette, and we'll get more into that after the commercial break. So check this out. We have special guests who will be on the show, and they are dynamic and phenomenal, and they are impacting the communities with their passions. The Sister Speak Show is a talk show that will keep your mind and your soul informed, energized, and encouraged. Not only that, we are a cultural renaissance platform that influences a climate that is conducive to who you are and who you should be. No reckless entertainment. Just responsible listening nourishment. We don't go dumb. We go wisdom on the Sister Speak Show. It's about making the known. So now that you understand that, my brothers and sisters, and you also are aware of who our special guest will be, who my special guest will be this evening, my brothers and sisters, we're going to be back right after these 2 commercial breaks. Thank you for listening.
Listening to the Sister Speak Show is even easier now with the new abilities available from Spreaker Skill on Amazon Alexa. With Spreaker on Alexa, you can now listen to the Sister Speak Show from even more places from all around the world. You also have navigation control, fast forward and rewind podcasts to make sure you never miss a second of your favorite show. And then you can ask for show recommendations like the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, and evolve. Brothers and sisters, we want you to listen live and on demand to the Sister Speak Show. There are 6 segments dedicated to serving you, my brothers and sisters. We have the platform, coming to the stage, the culture climate, the laugh line, the tour, and the search effort. Oh, the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, and evolve.
Welcome back, my brothers and sisters. Now that you understand just a little bit more about the Sister Speak Show, you are listening live to the tour. I am the host of the tour, Ayana. I'm so glad to vibe out with you all. So yes, as you heard it, we have 6 segments, my brothers and sisters, and they are dedicated towards towards what should be the flavor in your ear. We're all about upliftment, encouragement. We're about highlighting, brothers and sisters from all over the world, and we just love the fact that we're able to provide a platform for brands, for authors, artists, creative artists, musicians, just so many people. And so we're just here to be a network that you can listen to when you want to pull back from the TV, right? Look, you can't always be tuned into the TV. And look, I'm telling you that Netflix, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm just a confession. I've been watching movies back to back to back. I've been watching them. I've been working, but I've been watching these movies. I'm telling you, that Netflix can get you caught up. Serious, especially when you have dreams and stuff. You'd be like, wait a minute, I dreamed that I was having to break through a car window and trying to look for the keys, and then I found the keys, but then the car wouldn't start, and goodness, deliver me from all these demonic things that I've been seeing. Anyway, brothers and sisters, back to the tour. As I said, my special guest will be Charity Hicks. I'm so excited, And so we got to get right into it, brothers and sisters. It's not easy being a female MC. It's not easy being an MC, period. But when we talk to this sister, I just want to vibe out with her and just find out her passions and, what music means to her, because everybody has a definition about what music means to them, whether you're in the music industry or not. So with the tour, we are dedicated towards every aspect of the music industry. I mention this all the time, and I just have to mention this again. Whether you are a sound engineer, a producer, a manager, a publicist, a wardrobe stylist, if you are a ghostwriter, if you are a mixologist, mix and masterologist, whatever it is, whatever aspect it is in the industry, solo artists, whether you're a group, whether you play an instrument, no matter what it is, you contribute to the music industry. And sometimes, we can get overlooked. Sometimes you can really be on your grind and really doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? Up early, going to bed late, missing meals. Sometimes because you have to, or just because you just don't have the time, because you just got this focus and this grind, whatever it is, right? It's real. The grind is so real for us, brothers and sisters. And so, what we want to do on the Sister Speak Show is just focus on everybody and what everybody does, because, kudos have to be given. And sometimes we're given a platform where those who are wondering when they're going to get their next break, or when they can get on a podcast, or when their music's going to be heard, or when they can just, tell a listening audience who they are, they're wondering. And then here comes the Sister Speak Show. Dun, 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 dun. And here we are to provide a platform where we don't hate, we appreciate and congratulate and motivate. That's what it's about. If inspirate were a word, I would have said that too, but it's not. But it can be today. But that's what it's about. So we just want to encourage you, because we all need encouragement. You can completely lose the wind in your sails sometimes. Sometimes you can get into tangents where you're like, look, I give up. Nobody likes me. Nobody's buying this. Nobody's supporting me. I'm not getting this. I'm not getting that. Look. I know about the emotional roller coaster when you are an independent artist. I understand. But I'm here to say, sail on, my brother, sail on, my sister, and keep doing what you gotta do. Toughen up, straighten up, soldier up, mount up, and pursue everything that you're supposed to pursue. Definitely God will give the increase. But you know what? Sometimes the delay does not mean denied. Sometimes it's delayed because your character is just all jacked up. Ooh, ain't nothing wrong. There's nothing worse than encountering a jacked up character. But encouragement to the jacked up characters. You can unjack your character and become absolutely divine. You can absolutely have integrity. People need to be able to work with you? Are you work withable? Are you hireable? Can somebody say, you know what? I would love to have them come to my venue, because when they come to the venue, they set it off in a positive way. I'm just saying. Now, I know sometimes you cannot control the crowd. Sometimes the pop-off is just going to be the pop-off. But does your character denote long-term contracts that are lucrative and prosperous and brand expanding? Say it today on the tour. That's what you need to be focusing on when it comes to your brand. So I just want everybody to be encouraged, because why? Dun, 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 dun. Again, here's a major announcement that I just announced at 5 o'clock, that I announced on my Instagram at SGTPGW, that I'm going to announce again today. May is Independent Music Month. We're calling it May Music. Okay? Music May. Whatever you want to call it. No, that's what it really is. My brothers and sisters, 24 selected independent artists will have 2 of their songs played on the tour on the Sister Speak show in the month of May. Has to be the clean radio MP3 version. Has to be righteous, dope music. Cannot suck. If it sucks, please understand. This isn't where you want to send it. You have to send it to the Unsuck It department. Get your refund. Get your remixed, and then holla at me. I'm very serious about that, because this is my name too on the line. This is the show on the line. I'm guaranteeing that in May, I'm going to have 24 of, and I know there's several more, and there will be more of these to come, 24 of the dopest artists, underground artists, overground, independent artists, 2 songs. I got people listening. I don't want people saying to me, you promised that it would not suck and it sucked. I cannot have that. So please make sure that your music is on fire. Okay? I need straight flames. It needs to smell like a hot summer. Ooh, like when you can smell that barbecue coming through your window, like somebody grilling. You know how you always got to announce the obvious? Somebody barbecuing. Look, we can all smell it. My stomach flipped 10 times. Actually, my stomach's about to be in the Olympics, because in the gymnastics, because it flipped and tumbled. It's serious. So you can smell it in the air. I want to be able to smell your lyrics in the air like a good smelling barbecue in the neighborhood. If your stuff has no odor and it smells like a skunk, I can't do anything for you except tell you to get some tomato juice, pour it on your lyrics, get rid of the stench, and get some fire. I'm serious. I need it to be by big productions, okay? It can't be by 99-cent lighter productions. Seriously, there's a big difference in the flame and everything. I need that butane. So 24 independent artists. The genres are hip-hop, R&B, spiritual inspiration, and spoken word, okay? Those are the genres. 6 artists every Friday in May. 2 of your songs being played on the tour. Let's get it. Let's go. And I have another announcement, but I'm not going to announce it right now, because you just want to drop a little as you go. Keep the suspense going. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about your music being played on the Sister Speak show on the tour, and you getting international attention through our platform. That's what it's about. No fee. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram and follow me on Spreaker. You have to follow this show. That's it, okay? And please submit. I'm so excited. I was listening to something today just before I came on again right now, and I was like, fire alert, fire alert, fire alert. Good production, good sound. I didn't get to listen to all this song because I had the other stuff I had to take care of, but I'm going to finish listening it. So shout out to the people who are already sending me your music. Like, I so appreciate it. Like, I really, really do. So listen. What am I looking for? I'm looking for somebody who has their entire package together. I'm looking for somebody who has the clean version. I'm not looking for I'm really looking for righteous, dope music that really is just bringing back a good feel to music. I'm not looking for mumble rap. You can keep that, okay? Not interested at all. You You shouldn't be either. Open your mouth when you speak. And when you speak, have something to say. You can talk about your journey, but how can I hear it if you're mumbling it? Are you sending me some type of Morse code? You know, are you recording with marbles in your mouth? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you saying, young brother? What are you saying, young sister? And then you got the nerve to say in your song, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. Do you have subtitles with your mixtape? I'm just asking. Please provide the lyrics if there are any, or should I just call it the Hicks? Please provide some type of documentation to let me know what you're saying. Because you're not really saying anything. You know, Yellow Bus Entertainment is serious for a lot of people, and I don't get it. So I'm just asking you to please have it together. Enhance your bars. Now, some of you saying, well, mumble rap is hot. That's what's popping. Who said? Have you gone to every house and asked? See, you just like the Family Feud. We surveyed 100 people, and that's it. Because I wouldn't have provided any of those answers, Stephen, Harvey, and that's straight up, all the way up. You know, like, knock on some doors and ask some real people who listen to music and who will tell you mumble rap has never been in. Just like tight jeans for men have never been in. I said it, I don't care if it's the fashion. Whose fashion? Ask a real woman at 41 who knows what it is to like a man. Okay? Who was raised by a military man. Tight pants have never been in. Side note, you can thank me now. Just being honest with you. So mumble rap, tight jeans, okay, and now you want me to really, you know, buy your mixtape. Ayana, are you discouraging them? Yes. Somebody has to, because somebody is gassing them up and it's not cool. Okay? Somebody's telling them to go 195 in a Kia. It won't work. Just being honest, the engine will combust. It will explode. So what I need is for you all to be better supporters and really start telling people, look, I see that you really want to do this. I really do. I really see that you want to do this in the rap game. I see that you want to get on the mic and bust some lyrics and let people know where you're coming from, son. I feel you, B. But yo, son, that right there is not hot, kid. It's not it. That's what you need to be. You need to be the real man. Stop trying to be the hype man for the show. Okay? You know that you, look, we got this little show going on. Let me be your hype man. I need somebody to be the truth man. Tell them that we are not yet ready to get on stage. That's the truth. So, because I know that there's so many dope lyricists out there, because I know there's so many dope artists out there, because I have interviewed them, because I see them, because I pay attention to what they have going on SoundCloud, iTunes, and the various music apps, platforms for our independent artists. I know I'm gonna get some good stuff. I know I don't have to worry about any chitty chitty bang bang rap. Real talk. And I want to hear some good R&B. I want to hear some good R&B. I do not want to hear you begging for someone to sleep with you R&B. I need that good 90s with some contemporary feel to it, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand some of my submissions, you know, the submitters will be, you know, young, but I need that good R&B. If you want to know what good R&B is, please listen to some Guy. You know what I'm saying? Some Teddy P. You know, just get a feel of what it is. I don't want to hear any let me hit it right now and bring me some money and can I have a ride after we get it in R&B. That's not R&B, because that's called really broke. I'm serious. I don't want to hear really broke music. I want to hear real beats, real vibes. We really should call it R&V, for real vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't give me any of that sour sap. I need some good feel-good music, you know? Some really good, all right now, let me let the top down. Ooh, I'm feeling this, you know, like, this is making me feel my sensual side, okay? Something that's telling me I'm beautiful, I'm pretty. Something that's telling him he's handsome, he's fine, and ooh, let me lay out a nice meal for you, and I've got this whole day covered. Something like that. And I don't want to hear any adultery music. I don't want to hear any, it's morning. I don't want to hear that. Shame on you. I rebuke you. I want to hear some good, wholesome, good, non-breaking up the family, non-having to beat down somebody type of music because you're doing too much, okay? I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for great, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful music, good tune, good melodies, something that's, let me see, something that sounds a little like this. Yeah, a good vibe. That's what I'm looking for when it comes to R&B. Okay, R&B music for the Sister Speak Show. I want you to get everybody in the mood to love one another in a positive, righteous way. Something that will make us all feel that love is beautiful and that there's nothing wrong with coming together and becoming one. That's what I need. I need that good vibe. That I'll see you later. I can't wait to see you. Nice text messages. Text messages throughout the day, and then a nice climax to a mental evening that can be enjoyed with your husband or your wife. Nothing that encourages going to hell. Nothing that encourages side chickism, thotism, male, what do you call it? Side henisms. Oh, brothers and sisters, it's so serious on the Sister Speak Show. So now that you understand what we want as far as your submissions are concerned, now we have to cover the spiritual inspiration. I am looking for great inspirational music that deals with the truth of who God the Father is and his Son, Jesus the Christ. I will not accept anything that is not that. It has to be the truth. It cannot be a lie. It has to be the truth. It has to be righteous truth. I'm looking for independent, spiritual, inspirational artists. Formerly called gospel artists. Just to give you a hone in on a narrower approach to what we are looking for. That's what we're looking for. Great music that will be something that we can play and play and play and play again, that we can get into our spirit, that will encourage us, uplift us, motivate us, tell us that we can continue to go on, press through. I want to hear the fire, and I mean that, when it comes to your spiritual music. Please, it has to be the truth though. It cannot be a lie, because I can't have a lie coming through my airwaves, not on this podcast. So please understand that. I'm looking for 6 artists in that category, 6 artists in the hip hop, 6 artists in R&B. I love that. And also rhythm and vibes. That is so dope, Ayana. Gosh. When you're on, you're on. And I've hit the gas and haven't stopped. Shout out to my husband. So listen, who is executive producer, Kingdom Child Recordings of the Sister Speak Show. So now for the 4th category, which is spoken word artists. My brothers and sisters, check this in. If you are a spoken word artist and you have recorded a album with dope beats behind your message, your voice, and it's a righteous message, I need it. I need to hear it. I need to hear everything you've got. If you are a dope, independent, spoken word artist, please submit your work to me. Submissions are at SGTPGW, my brothers and sisters. Now, send it to me. I listen, and then the deadline is April 8th. After April 8th, I'm going to listen, Get that in. April 18th, 10 days later, I'm going to announce at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time that you are it. You're in. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to play your music. It'll be every Friday in May. So we're talking about May 4th, May 11th, May 18th, and May 25th. My brothers and sisters, 6, the tour will be every Friday on the 4th, 11th, and 18th. And that means that 6 artists will be played on the 4th, 6 will be played on the 11th, 6 will be played on the 18th, and 6 will be played on, don't lose your page, Ayana, 6 will be played on the 25th. So get them in, send them in. Don't be afraid, because I know that you're dope. I know that you are absolutely dynamic and phenomenal. I know you've got the heat. I know you've got the bars. I know you've had people tell you that. So be encouraged. Do not be discouraged, okay? And I've already filtered out what I don't want. So remember, if your diet consists of Flamin' Hot Cheetos and sour Skittles, and it consists of no water, I don't want you to submit anything to me. No fruit in your diet, no veggies in your diet. You know what I mean? You are completely not together when it comes to even eating. Don't submit, because I don't want to hear it. I need you to get your stuff together first, physically, and then you can get your mentals, because what you eat is a reflection on what you speak. Remember that. And so, what you intake, whether it's what you eat from reading, what you eat from viewing, what you actually eat from physically eating, it's all crucial. It's all crucial. And it plays a big role in how you come out as a dope artist. It really does. I'm full of energy. I drink a lot of water. Water is crucial because it's 95% of my body. Okay? It's 95% of your body too. All your vital organs, your whole body needs it. Brothers and sisters, it's about to really happen right now. It's really about to happen. Brothers and sisters, calling in live to the tour on the Sister Speak Show, my special guest, Sister Queen, Dope MC, for sure. Charity Hicks, my brothers and sisters. Let's give her a round of applause. And how are you doing? How are you? I am fine. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to vibe with you.
I'm excited too. Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah, we are live, and my listening audience has been waiting. I have been waiting, because let me tell you, the moment I woke up, it was about 6 something in the morning. I went on the gram and I saw your video, and I said, oh my gosh, I have got to interview her. She is absolutely on fire. So I thank you.
Oh goodness. I'm happy that you saw it. I'm happy that you enjoyed it. And I'm happy that we're talking. I'm just happy right now. And I'm sorry for calling in a little bit delayed. But I'm happy that I'm here and that you're here. I'm here.
Oh yes, we're gonna vibe out. And you didn't call in late. You called in right on time. God is in control, honey. Oh yes. So it's all ready to go. So let's just get right into it. You go by the name of Vitamin C, correct?
I do.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Vitamin C.
Okay, vitamin. Okay, so it's vitamin C. Perfect.
Yes, it's vitamin C. Some people say C. I don't really have a problem with it. It's like different meanings.
Right. Well, I don't want to butcher it. Sometimes I can butcher, and I have to tell my artist, look, please, I apologize. So vitamin C, that is absolutely, a phenomenal name. Let's just get right into it. What made you choose that name?
That really came from, it's a couple of different meanings. I feel like the biggest meaning is from, when I was younger, I was at church, and my youth pastor, he used to tell us, my youth group, that we are the medicine, and that we are the medicine that helps sick world, the body heal itself. and how our bodies are just created to heal on our own, and how medicine doesn't cure us. It just helps our bodies do what it's already created to do, and what God created it for us to do. And so with me being vitamin C, it's just like a piece of the medicine to kind of like help people to do what's already in them, to love and to like give, and to kind of just like bring out the good that's already within people. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know, I love it when I have a winner. I love it. Every single one of my guests are phenomenal. Phenomenal. Just in the first verse of you speaking. This is absolutely a blessing from God. Thank you so much. And I appreciate that, because that just lets me know where your character is. And character is so crucial, especially, you know, when it comes to our journey. And then, you know, even entering into the music industry. And you were taught correctly, because we, you know, we are the medicine our bodies can heal. And one way that we are able to heal is with our tongues, because we know that it speaks life and it speaks death. And there's so much power in our tongues. And there's so much power in being in tune with the fact that we can be healed by the hem of his garment. It's real. It's very real. And so I appreciate the fact that verbally you are providing the medicine that we need for our ears and our spirit. That's so dope. So when did you know that you were a dope MC? A female MC at that?
I don't know. I feel like I'm still like realizing that more and more every day.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I really realized it when I dropped Cotton Seed last year in January.
Mm-hmm.
And I had first got into Jackson because of going to school at Jackson State. And that was the first song that I put out. And it started to get like different attention from not just like students, but different people in the community. And that felt good. I started to like, even like, just different types of people who sometimes I wouldn't even think would even care to hear what I was saying would listen and be willing to listen and like vibe with me and hear. It's dope. So that's like kind of the indicator for me to be like, okay, I might be on to something.
Yes. And you know, and there's nothing wrong with being able to walk past the mirror, look at yourself, you know what, and say to yourself, you know what, you got it going on, because that you have to first realize it within yourself. And then it just radiates and it just attracts. And you, like you said, you never know who's listening. And so what was the inspiration behind that song?
The inspiration behind Cotton Seed, the funny thing is I wrote that during my Christmas break. I was on vacation with my family, and I had been listening to Rhapsody a lot on that road trip. I had listened to, Beauty and the Beast, and she was just like snapping just every song, and it was just inspirational, and I love listening to just women just talk and speak their piece and just like comfortably like speak about where they've been and where they're going, and she did that, and like I'm always inspired by another woman telling their story. And I even have a line in that song where I talk about how like she inspires me, and like that was kind of the reason that I wrote that song, and like kind of came in the way that I did on that song. It was a lot different than anything I would typically do. I was a little bit more aggressive, a little more assertive in that because I felt more confident after listening to her. And just like as a young MC, very young in the game, also feeling like I'm not necessarily always I don't feel like I'm necessarily as well-rounded as most artists when it comes to like knowing the history of the culture in every aspect, you know, because there's always so much to learn. For sure. But like, I look up to those people who do just like add so much to the culture, and it's always inspirational when somebody is adding some kind of love and positivity through their art and expression. It inspires me. It just sparks another flame in me and makes me go harder too.
Oh, definitely. And that's what it's about. You know, there's nothing wrong with influence. There's nothing wrong with inspiration. There's nothing wrong with motivation, you know, and there's nothing wrong with positivity. I think that for some reason, you know, positivity can be overlooked and it can be underrated and looked at as if it's a weak thing. It's not at all. To be positive is a very powerful tool to have. It regulates your mind. It allows you to withstand trials and tribulations that you are going to have. It allows you to be able to, you know, endure suffering. And because we all will have to suffer. And so when you are able to, even though some days are definitely harder than others, hear what I'm saying to my listening audience. Even though some days are harder than others, some trials that have been predestined for us to go through, woo. But all in all, if you can have a positive mind, we will define that as in trusting in the Lord. That's what it's about, being able to trust in him. Because when you trust in the Lord, the devil will tremble because, hey, the battle is not yours to begin with. And so I just want everybody to understand when you are positive, you know, that doesn't make you weak. Okay. It doesn't make you a sucker. What that does is say is that, hey, I understand that in this life, I will experience it, ups and downs, and there's a balance. But if I can maintain a healthy mind, then I'm victorious. Girl, what have you started today? What have you started, my sister? What did you start? See what you're doing? See what you've done? I love it. Oh, thank you, God, for this interview. I'm so excited about this. So when did you start writing? You know, was it something that you did as for therapy? Is this something that you were doing in your primary years? Like, when did you know that you also had a gift for writing? Because those, you know, writing and rhyming, writing and actually spitting, that fire, that heat, they go hand in hand. So when did you know that you had the gift for writing?
I started writing in elementary school, you know, just stories, and whenever I had to write essays, I distinctly remember it had to be in like third grade. I wrote an essay that my teacher really, really liked, and it made me feel good that my teacher liked it. Mm-hmm. And like to know that I was able to write something, because it didn't even feel like I didn't think that I did anything spectacular. I just kind of just written, and she had read my essay out, and I'm like, okay, well, if I'm doing this right, and this isn't even that difficult to do, and it made me I guess just study in terms of just words more. Mm-hmm. I love writing stories, writing poems, and I started off writing books that I would, of course, never finish. I would be in middle school, just like started different things and stopping. And then as far as like rapping, I started rapping in middle school, the end of middle school, beginning of high school. Wow. It was something that me and one of my friends would play around with. Mm-hmm. And like I was always scared to like rap aloud, because it was like we would rap amongst ourselves, but a lot of times I was talking about stuff I wasn't supposed to be talking about. First of all, when I first started listening to secular music, even out of like when my parents like wouldn't let me listen to just, you know, just anything that was on the radio that was out. And I started to dabble in music on my own. I started to like take from like Nicki Minaj, and I was listening to like all this Young Money and all this just everything. And that's when I was like, oh my God, there's this whole other world out there. And I went through all these different phases of writing and all these different phases of like trying to figure out who I was as an artist. And like once me and my younger sister and my best friend Denzel from home, we would just like write together and create together. And I started to realize that the more comfortable I was in writing was when I was writing authentically from my experiences, my own personal, you know, struggles, battles, internal opinions, everything, you know, and just like putting that out there, my doubts, my fears, because I grew up in a very like strict household, Christian. My family, my both, you know, they not only went to church, but they lived the life that they were supposed to live. They walked it and talked it, and they didn't just say it, they or preach it. They were moving in the way that they were in the way that a Christian would say that they would move. Now, sometimes I would feel like it would be so over the top and like so just too much, but I do understand that like it did so much to, you know, protect me, and I feel like I'm going everywhere. I'm rambling.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Keep talking. You are not. Keep vibing. Go ahead.
I'm vibing. And, so, yeah, I've always been a writer, and a thing that, like, I deal with in the rap world is, like, I deal with the battle and feeling like I'm not necessarily a rapper because I don't, like, freestyle, or I feel like I don't fit this certain mold, but that's also me realizing, like, that I'm still growing and I'm still evolving, and then I don't have to fit any mold, you know. And that's a constant battle and a process within itself on my own, from just like still trying to define myself as an artist, and like with this newfound just ability to express myself to people who want to listen. Like I'm starting to get to a place where there's more people who are looking out just like for what I'm doing. So I'm trying to be even more intentional with my message and what it is that I say, because I always want to be, you know, spreading something substantial, always spreading love. I don't want anybody to ever hear me and it just be like them just hear me talking. I want them to get something every time.
Yes.
So, yeah.
No, I get it. I get it. And I don't mean to cut you off. I just want to say this, you know, we are the mold. We live in the more we go on our journey, and the more that we begin to embrace ourselves, the more we understand that we are the mold. The mold is not something that we have to go to. We are the mold. And so then you create your brand, and as you're doing within yourself, you've got the buttons, you've got the t-shirts, you know, and we'll get more into it. You know, you are fine how you are, because it should have never strayed off to where it had strayed off to when it comes to being a lyricist, when it comes to rhymes, when it comes to the presentation as a male or female artist, but particularly since we are both women, you know, when it comes to a woman being an artist, you know, it should have never gone to the slut aspect of it. It should have never gone to the thought aspect. It should have always remained in the realm where you are, where it's respectable. You know, I was looking at an old MC Lyte video. I have never in my Cat Williams voice ever seen MC Lyte looking like a hoe. Ever. In my life, she has never, ever put on any gear that made her look sexually suggestive. All she did was gas on the mic, and everybody still to this day respects her as a female lyricist. She didn't have to do it. So it doesn't have to be done. So the mold that you're in with your beautiful brown skin, with your beautiful hair that's just like our Lord and Savior's, okay? The fact that you are who you are, the way you were raised, how you were raised, and the lyrics that come, you keep being how you are, because this is what helps our little girls see an image that is positive and there's a balance, because it's too much of the wrong thing that we're seeing and not enough of the righteous thing that we're supposed to be seeing. So, honey, you are the mold, and more people need to be like you. So you keep creating that mold, and it will attract the sisters to where they'll say, you know what? I don't have to thought it out. I can actually, you know, be decent and have integrity and still spit that fire. That's what it's about. So I just want to send a big ups to you, my sister.
I definitely appreciate that so much, just for the insight and everything, because I truly do believe that the balance is key for us being able to, like, because there's so many different dimensions and sides to the woman, the black woman especially. We just have so many layers. We're so multifaceted, and there's, like, so many different ways for us to express ourselves. And recently, the crazy thing, when you mentioned that video from earlier, I was talking to my friends earlier today about how I feel like the reason that I had so much energy in that performance is because earlier that day, I had taken the time out, and I went on YouTube, and I just, like, really just delved and looked into a whole different side of just, like, independent female artists, just rappers who are just unapologetically speaking their truth, and women who are speaking their piece, and it really just with the same intensity as I have been inspired in the past. Just as I had mentioned with the song Cop and See and Rhapsody over Christmas break, this kind of like gave me a new win as well, because you always we do have those different periods and seasons in life where we can feel discouraged or down, or wonder if we're doing the right thing or going the right way or moving at the right pace. And I can feel that sometimes, not only being an artist, but also being a more or less college student, it's always just a difficult battle with that and everything. But like, it's beautiful when you can literally just look around, look up, look over, and see another black woman saying, "I'm gonna do me so that you can do you, and I'm gonna inspire you to do you, and I'm gonna inspire her to do her." And her, like, that's what I do, I do for it. And I love it. I love it so much.
I'm so glad that the Lord created you, because we need you. We need you and every other independent female artist out there who has taken a stance to, go to create a lane that will have more and more sisters understanding that that we, it's okay to be who you are, and it's okay to have integrity, and it's okay to speak the truth, but it's about character development. And so we need more female artists out there who understand that your character is key. Your presence is key. Your tongue is powerful. The stage is a platform. You have a chance to reach and say something to so many, and to be honestly a therapist when you get on the mic, because you're saying something that honestly, somebody's going to be like, wow, that really helped me. I couldn't have said it better. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you. You never know who has been assigned to your life. Some people you will meet face to face, and others will be in a crowd, but they've still been assigned to your life. And so you got to go hard, no matter if it's 2 in the crowd or 200 or 2,000 or 2 million, as I was saying on the first show. It's really about that. So I just appreciate the fact that, honestly, the rearing that you have received, it pays off. And I shout out to your parents for laying the foundation. No parent is perfect. Parents are not perfect, but it's a blessing when you have parents who understand that there is a way that we need to conduct ourselves. There is, I need to censor you from that. You don't need to be doing this. And, it's a blessing, because we do live in a day and age. I used to teach, and I taught a lot of students that were raising themselves. I taught a lot of students who had parents that were present, but they really were not present. And so, it's really great when you have a governing force, whether it be a mother and a father, or whether it's just, just a mother or just a father. Just to have that is a beautiful thing. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. So what is the music scene like in Jackson, Mississippi, for a female artist, or just for an artist in general?
The Jackson music scene is popping, girl. It is popping. I am absolutely in love with the space that Jackson is moving towards, like the direction that we're moving in.
Yes.
It's a beautiful time to be an independent artist in Jackson. I'm not even gonna lie, it's male or female, really. if you're doing your own thing authentically to the truest of you, like yourself, there's going to be a space for you, and you're going to have people who support you, point blank, period. Like, you can make a space. The thing about Jackson is that it's not super duper small. However, it's not as ginormous as more major cities.
Mm-hmm.
So things move at a steady pace, but things aren't so fast to where you get lost in the sauce type of thing.
Yeah.
You know? You can kind of just like move at your leisure. It's a beautiful community. People are really connected here. All the artists are pretty connected. I have to give a shout out to Untitled. It's a big movement here right now for us in Jackson, for the independent music scene, I guess. It's just a group that is definitely here for pushing and the promotion of artists in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, once again, male or female, and regardless of whether you rapping, singing, doing photography, graphic design, any type of artistry is being accepted and promoted. And I love being in Jackson. I really, really do. Like, I can't say it enough. Anytime I get on the stage in Jackson, anytime I go to an event that my name is not on, like, I'm going out regardless if it's my show or not, because there's so much gold and so much talent here.
Yeah.
Like, there's always somewhere you can go to listen to somebody, to listen to somebody do their thing.
That is what's
up. There's always space, and I love that, because I don't listen. There's not a concrete area market for that from where I'm from in Goshen, on the coast. Even though I know that can come about and that eventually it will, the fact that Jackson is on top of it right now is a blessing.
That is what's up. And shout out, you speak so well, very articulate, and it's obvious that you are passionate about your passions. Brothers and sisters, you are listening live to the tour. My special guest is Vitamin C. And I'm so excited about this vibe, because brothers and sisters, I told you, all the special guests who are on the Sister Speak show are dynamic, and they are impacting the communities with their passions. And don't you feel refreshed, brothers and sisters, when you get to hear, the special guests talk about the fact that they really love what they do. You can hear it in their voice. And that's just what makes the interview be so perfect in my eyes, and especially in my ears. And shout out to all of the independent artists in Jackson, Mississippi. Stand up. Shout out to everybody who's supporting my special guest this evening. And if you are an independent artist in Jackson, Mississippi, and you've got that fire, then you need to holla at me so we can have you on the Sister Speak show on the tour. I'd love to interview you. So back to you, Sister Queen. Let's just get right into it. What does it take to enter into a cipher? Like, what do you have to have? Because ciphers are so popular. What is it that one has to have in order to get into what I consider to be the double Dutch of lyrics?
I feel like you just gotta have your bars ready, really, because I'm not gonna lie, I was intimidated to do a cipher initially, because I was thinking, I was like how I said earlier, I don't freestyle, so I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to just do, and I've realized, like, there's not gonna be a time where I'm not gonna be able to, like, prepare myself or be prepared, but, like, as far as ciphers go, like, you have to bring your A game, because it's going on a video, is going to hopefully circulate and spread so that it can make it to different people. And if that's people's first impression of you, you want it to, like, be a great first impression, And I'm, like, grateful for the opportunity to be able to have taken part of the cipher at Jackson State.
Yes.
And it was crazy how that even came about, because me and the guys, like, I know that I didn't know any of them. I don't think that many of them knew of me, and we all, like, linked, and it was a smooth vibe. We all, like, did our thing, and it was cool. And it's like cool to be able to have that relationship right there, and to be able to move forward and forward. Even though we're going on to doing our other things, it's a cipher, so it's online, and it's going to continue to move around as long as the internet does what the internet does,
Yes. Yes. And that's just so brilliant. Like I said, when you, brothers and sisters, you have to check out, this video, because when you see her, you know that she belongs, and it's just so dope, And I always get excited because, I'm always like, I wouldn't mind entering into a cipher. Then I'm like, psych. You just stick to podcasting. Okay? Don't do it, Yana. Don't do it. Sometimes you got to talk yourself off the ledge. That's real talk, okay? But, like when I saw you, I just got juiced. It's just like, ooh, just listening to you and everything. And I was just like, oh, this is just so amazing, and I'm all about rooting for my brothers and my sisters. And so, like I said, I had to have you come on the show. What's next for you as far as your brand is concerned? And let's talk about these t-shirts and these dope t-shirts and these dope buttons that you have out right now.
Yes, I'm so happy. I'm like really, really proud.
Yes, you should be.
I got I'll talk about the logo first and build it up. So I got my logo done by this awesome graphic designer named Pen in Texas, and we connected on Twitter, and she made me the logo. And the awesome thing about that is she didn't really know who I was, but I knew who she I didn't know she knew who I was, but once I reached out to her, she listened to my music and everything, and she was really inspired by my music as well. And so she redesigned the logo for me recently, and that's the new logo that I have on my t-shirts and on my pens. I made my pens, my bigger pens at a teacher resource center here, and then my smaller ones, I got them from this company called Bob's Angry Pens. And then I got my t-shirts done by Dominic Cranford, and I'm moving to try to get them into different people's hands, and I have CDs. I have everything that I thought that I wasn't going to be able to. It seemed so far away a few months ago, or even a few years ago. It seemed like everything was so far away, and not necessarily unrealistic, but just when you're working towards it, but it's not there, you kind of just working towards it. But once you arrive to it, you're like, this is what I've been working for, and it's here. And I'm thankful for it. Just being able to work with the people that I've been able to work with in order to begin my brand, because it's really just the beginning. A lot of this trial and error with me, because I can be so all over the place. But I am selling the t-shirts. The t-shirts are $25, and then my big buttons are $3, and then my little buttons are $1. And I have my CDs for $10, but I do the big bundles. If you hit me up, I give you good price on the bundles if you want more than just than just one or two things. I more so just want to get it to people. I am trying to, of course, me being a student, and I use my college refund to get my merch to flip it, and that's what a lot of that's what a lot of students do, taking that and investing it back into ourselves. And so now that I've invested into myself for the first time, truly, I'm trying to be as effective as I possibly can be.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I see nothing but great things for you. The humility and the drive and, the fact that you're investing in yourself, that's what it's about. And brothers and sisters, I want you to pay the full $25 for the shirts. Look, she is in school, and even if she was not in school, you still need to pay the full $25 Because you have already spent half of your tax check, your check for the tour that's coming up with Jay-Z and Beyonce. So let's go ahead and get your life back together and support people you actually know. People who will actually say hello to you when you see them in public. People who know who you exist. This is no shade, but we spend so much time idolizing people who don't even know us. We aren't even supposed to be idolizing anybody. So with that being said, you've spent a lot of money before. $25 should be nothing to you, but it is everything to somebody who is trying to make it. Okay? So my brothers and sisters, don't hit her DMs talking about, can I get everything for $3? I rebuke you and your cheap fingers and your cheap thoughts in the name of the Most High God and his son, the Christ, because that's our problem. We don't ever want to pay the full price for our brothers and sisters, but Michael Kors can save $353 and there you are spending it. And Michael doesn't even know you. Okay, now that I've got that out the way, I'm so glad that everybody will be able to participate and support this sister, because that's what it's, girl, we will rebuke on this show because our brothers and sisters have to do better. It's about the village and we're off. The equilibrium is off when it comes to the harmony and the support and the love and the upliftment that we are supposed to show one another. And so if my people are not doing what they're supposed to do, somebody has to call them out and then provide them with a solution. I'm not about just rebuking you and not having a solution for your pollution. No, we have a solution too. But you're going to support this sister and everything that she has going on. Are you at Jackson State right now?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Jackson State in Mississippi, stand up. Shout out to Jackson, Mississippi. I am so excited about what we have going on because you are absolutely a breath of fresh air to the Sister Speak show. Now, I need you to tell everybody how they can get in touch with you as far as your social media is concerned.
I am on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at The Vitamin CEA. So it's The Vitamin CEA. And I'm also on SoundCloud and Bandcamp as well. I have my mixtape on both of those platforms to be streamed. At The Vitamin CEA. For Bandcamp and SoundCloud on those.
Yes. And I would really love for you to please submit, your, at least a song or two, because I would really like for you to be a part of that Independent Music Month in May. We have May music coming up on the tour on the Sister Speak show. I'm going to select 24 artists to be featured on the Sister Speak show on the tour, so you can get both of your songs played. It's a really big platform because it's an international syndicated podcast on Amazon Alexa. That's really, really big. So starting in May, let me see, I have it on May 6th. Let me see, May 4th, May 11th, May 18th, and May 25th. I'm going to be playing 6 artists each Friday. 2 songs each, okay? And so please, my sisters, submit if you're interested, and I don't have to worry about a clean version because I know you'll have that. But please, if you're interested, I'd love to see your work in our submissions.
Definitely. I will get that to you as soon as possible. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
you for what you're doing for being able to, just push our voices out there. We need it as much as possible. Me and artists alike, because it's great when you have all this material and the music, and when your friends hear it, and when your family hears it, but you want more people to hear it. You want to get it into as many hearts as you can.
Oh yes.
And so I thank you for doing your part in it. Truly.
Oh, that means so much, man. I thank you for your appreciation. I am going to let you go, but before that, I have to ask this. If you could put together a cipher with up to 7 5 the most. I mean, 5 the least, 7 the most of the female MCs, you know, or not even that, or yeah, I'll say female MCs, past and present. Who would it be?
Ooh, okay, female MCs. You know I gotta say Lauryn Hill.
Yes.
Then we gonna go to Rasty. That would be just a dope collab right there.
Ooh.
Rasty, Lauryn Hill. I'm thinking Queen Latifah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to think about some new artists right now who I've been listening to recently. There is a girl, Nazifa.
Mm-hmm.
From New York, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on it. She is fine, and I found her on Twitter, and she's so bomb.
Wow.
And she's like just battle rap, and I put her up against just about anybody. And I don't know with that fast. Like
Yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes. Of course, you.
Man, that would be a sight to see. Lord God, that would be a sight to see.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, and the thing about it is, there are so many female lyricists out there. We just have to get them more exposure. You know, we have to get more exposure for them because, we don't want to kind of become, desensitized from the same old female lyricists. If you know, it's always good to always just have something really good coming in. And that's not to just, knock away or not pay homage to those who have paved the way. But it's just to say that there are a lot out there. We just got to find them and invite them on platforms like this. And we need to have more people who are willing to put their people on and not be afraid of that, because God is not a midget. And so when you understand that, you do reap when you sow, and that you have to be willing to plant seeds, for your people. You have to be willing not to charge for wisdom, because, you will get it. God in time will give the increase. You're just not in control of his timing at all. But we all have to understand that. So, I just want to be able to shout out all my female MCs out there and female lyricists, spoken word artists who are out there on the grind doing what you do. I recognize you. The Sister Speak Show recognizes you, and we'd love to have you come on, on this platform if this is something that is conducive to who you are and who you should be. So my sister, is there anybody that you want to give a shout out to?
I do want to do a few shout outs. Before I do go on, I want to correct the girl's name who I said. Her name is Nezi Momodu.
Okay.
I want to give her proper.
Yes.
Her proper thing, because she's super dope. But I do want to shout out to Untitled, which I already did. I want to shout out to Young Jules, who is one of my dear sisters, my dear friends, who is also a MC in Jackson. And she is actually about to drop her new project April 22nd on Earth Day, called Earth Day, and Earth Day is also her birthday. She's
wow. Yes.
To me. And
shout out.
Those are my shout outs for right now. I want to shout out to all of Jackson. Like I could shout out every single person that like has made my time here amazing, and that would take forever. So I can't do that. But I love all of my Jackson family, my family at home on the coast. Jazzy L.A., Neo Soul, my baby sister, Eli M. Palace. They were all contributing voices of joyful noise, and like that's who I want to shout out. I'm thankful. I'm just thankful for for all of this right now, Miss Sister. I really am.
I'm glad you are. Like I said, this is a blessing to be able to speak with you. And, you can always direct message me, some special guest interview recommendations, that you think would be really a good fit for the show. I'd love to, interview them and introduce them to another platform. That would be absolutely amazing.
Yes, I'll definitely send you some of the artists here, male and female. I'm gonna send you a lot of things. We're gonna chop it up. We don't have to.
Okay. I hope so. And you know what? I want to come to Jackson, Mississippi. I have passed through Jackson, Mississippi several times because my mama's people and my daddy's people are in Alabama. But, I don't have to go to Alabama just to go to Jackson. I can just go to Jackson just to go to Jackson. Also because, look, have you ever watched The Dancing Dolls?
I have. They're right around the corner.
Okay, girl, because, see, every time I watch them, I get to tumbling around in my house. I'm telling you. So I don't know what y'all got going on in Jackson, but I need a little bit of it because I'm telling you, I am just, I'm paying attention, and I see Jackson, Mississippi is definitely on the move. There's a lot of great talent coming out of there. I had an interview with 100K. I hope to interview Fly Walker. So, brothers and sisters, this evening, I got a very, very blessed opportunity to interview a sister who you're going to see a lot of. I have a feeling you're going to end up being in one of those BET hip hop award ciphers. I have a feeling you're going to end up being on there. I don't know when, but I just know that you are going to be seen all around the world and your name is going to be known. Only thing I ask, sister, is that you continue to keep your beautiful skin color, that you continue to keep the beautiful texture of your hair, and that you don't compromise for anybody because God has made you beautiful the way that you are, and that you continue to be the mold for others to follow versus trying to have something else happen. So I just want you, if you could just continue to be as beautiful as you are and just continue to evolve in your character, that will really do a great service for the village.
Yes, ma'am. I will. I will continue to grow and move in the way that I am. I thank you for your kind words and all the seeds planted and everything. I'm taking it all in, absorbing it all.
Good. Anytime you need anything, any promotions or anything, just reach out to me. If you need to come through and say something to the listening audience just for some extra promotion, all you have to do is just direct message me. I'm going to give you 10 or 15 minutes and you can shoot your shot to the listeners, and I'm going to send you a copy of your interview and your direct message. And this is, I do want you to come back on. You are definitely Sister Speak Show family. And if I'm in Jackson or even getting ready to come to Jackson, I will hit you up and let you know, and we'll just take it from there. And hopefully we can continue to network and vibe out. But you have definitely been a blessing. And I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to converse with you this evening. So you did have a good time on the Sister Speak Show, right?
I sure did. Yes, ma'am.
I'm so excited about that. Okay, my sister, so this is not goodbye. This is simply going to be that I will talk to you later and I will send you that direct message.
Please do. Can I say one more thing?
Of course.
Okay, so me and Young Jules, along with some other amazing women, will be in Baton Rouge this Sunday on the, if I'm not mistaken, it's the 25th.
Okay.
This upcoming Sunday will be at Baton Rouge at Uppercut. It's a barbershop, but it's going to be an all-women's show, which is super dope, especially with it being Women's History Month.
Yes.
And that being like a nice way to close out the month if, perchance, any of the listeners, anybody who is in this range will be in that area in Baton Rouge. We'll be there this Sunday.
Yes, send me a flyer. I'll repost it on my Instagram.
I sure will. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please do that. Okay, my sister. So I thank you so much, and I will definitely talk with you later.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
I appreciate you.
Of course, no problem. I appreciate you. Take care. Brothers and sisters, let's give a round of applause for the sister queen herself, Vitamin C. I told you, my brothers and sisters, I have the dopest special guests from all over the world, nationally, internationally. I'm so excited about everything that's going on the Sister Speak Show. Shout out to my special guest, Vitamin C. You were dope, amazing, phenomenal. I can't wait to see everything that manifests for you because it has already been predestined. You just have to catch up to it in the flesh. My brothers and sisters, she is the mold. Get like her. Okay? Now, with that being said, thank you for listening to the Sister Speak Show. Spiritual inspiration shared through Ayana. Spiritual inspiration shared through the arts. My brothers and sisters, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, and evolve. Don't forget that we have 6 segments that you can listen to. We have the platform, coming to the stage, the culture, climate, the tour, the search, effort, and the laugh line. My brothers and sisters, don't forget we are syndicated on Amazon Alexa. Excited about that. Okay. And don't forget that you can also catch special guest interviews, live on location reports, in-studio interviews, as well as live performances. And not only that, the special guest interviews that you will hear from the special guests, you will recognize that they are dynamic and that they are impacting the communities with their passions. We are a cultural renaissance platform that creates a climate that is conducive to who you are and who you should be. No reckless entertainment, just responsible listening nourishment. We are a talk show that will keep your mind and your soul informed, energized, and encouraged. No reckless entertainment, just responsible listening nourishment. We don't go dumb. We go wisdom on the Sister Speak Show. It's about making the known known. So this is what I need you to do, my brothers and my sisters. I need you to tune in live to the tour next Saturday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. My special guest from Houston will be the manager for the city we party. Chelsea Montgomery will be my special guest, and then we'll be closing it out on the 31st with J Metro from Houston. Shout out to Ruben Wood, who has been sending me some dope collaborative interviews. I'm so excited about that. And shout out to SDYP, the movement. I'm so excited about everything that we have going on. To you, my brothers and sisters, my listening audience, check this in. You be encouraged and you be blessed. You need to get up, get out, and get something. You need to be activated. You need to be working in your passions and your gifts, okay? You don't need to be a hater. You need to be a supporter, and you also need to be a motivator. The moment you activate your passions, the moment you tap into your gifts, you will feel them beginning to get stirred. Then you might even find yourself being placed into a whole nother location, because sometimes you have to go to grow and glow. You better understand what I just said right there. With that being said, I need you to not be afraid of heights and not be afraid of altitude. I need you to have an attitude of altitude, an aptitude of altitude. And you need to understand this. Once you're in flight, don't hate on somebody else because they may be just a little bit more elevated than you are. And don't look down on anybody because they may just be flying just a little bit lower than you are. You are all in flight and you are in the sky. May you be blessed. May you be encouraged. May this week be powerful for you. With that being said, this is Ayana. I'm signing off on the Sister Speak Show. Once again, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, and evolve. Don't forget, deadlines for May Music, Independent Music Month, will be April 8th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Can't wait to hear from you. Take care, my brothers and sisters.